Well, I guess I should have done all this measuring before I put it in the freezer. There's let's see, there's 50. 50 plus 16, 66 and a half. And you know what? I'm not going to measure this stuff. My snap gauge is in the other room. I will warm this up to maybe 150 degrees. In the meantime, the aluminum will sit. In the meantime, the aluminum will sit over here. I'll just get this just generally warmed up. It doesn't have to be super hot. According to my measurements, I'm about a 2,000ths press fit here. That's probably plenty hot. Well, I do have a thermometer around here somewhere. Let's see what this says. 103. Not sure I can trust this thermometer. I'm right in the map gas here. Only 126 degrees. Yeah, there's 150, 130. I didn't think it would take nearly that long to get this thing at the temperature. 160. From what I understand, 150 is adequate. Okay, we're gonna go with the left hand here. And this is, barely still frozen, but let's see if it'll just drop in there. Oh, it will. Wow. Let's hold it down. Wow. I didn't expect it to do that, to accept it that easily. 2,000ths is no problem at 160 degrees. I'm gonna make sure it doesn't work its way up. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but I'm going to guard against it. Matter of fact, this will also help it dissipate its heat a little quicker. Yeah, I think I exceeded 160 degrees on that thing. Yeah, this thing is wrong, man. That says 90 degrees. That thing has got to be, I can, that's 300, that's 100, that's 200 or 300 degrees anyway. Okay, so there's my, my screw cap after much failure and frustration. I'm trying to thread cap on the end of this to turn it into a plug and cap off the top of this piece. And for what it's worth, the inside has 7/8 threads on the inside. So yeah, this thermometer thing is it's Harbor Freight. What can I say? Let's see how much. See, that's only reading 91 degrees. And it's Fahrenheit. Brand new batteries. Well, I do have some bath tissue here. Let's see if I can clean that smudge off there. Well, I think we'll just let that cool down naturally. This whole table has to be cleaned off before I can start breaking the lathe down. I believe I can get the entire lathe on this table. And this is the skid that the lathe was delivered on. I actually have a board somewhere that has the weight of that skid. It was 3,000, delivered 3,000 pounds. But yeah, I need to get that cleared off, and I'm like to maybe get this thing cleared off. This is mostly, it looks like a lot of stuff, but there's really not that much there, and it's all garbage. I mean, it's the stuff you've been holding on to for forever for no real reason. So one of my subscribers left a comment. I talked about maybe doing a cast bronze project this winter. And he suggested, he said, just donate that to one of the melt channels and be done with it. And, you know, not a bad idea. You know, the whole idea for saving it was collecting money from it, not throwing money into the trash. But sometimes the spirit of giving outweighs the pluses in the checkbook ledger. All right, guys. Okay, here we go. We're all set. I'm going to go ahead and turn this and see what my seam is going to look like there. So we're going to go ahead and screw that into the vessel. Yeah, it's going to tighten itself up, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to tighten itself right on up, isn't it? Okay. Phase converter. Let me move you guys over here. Maybe right here. Let's see. Okay, there's the phase converter, and put a shirt on. Get ready to go out to dinner. Hey, knock it off. Okay, we're gonna go kind of high speed here. So let's go 490. That's gonna be A2. And I'm going to, now we'll just do the item in question for right now. I'm just wondering what kind of seam I'm gonna have here. I believe this seam here, where it threads on, I believe this seam will disappear. I don't need to tighten that, it's going to tighten itself plenty. Okay, is everybody clear? Let's see if I have clearance everywhere I'm going. Yes. Movement everywhere I'm going this way. Okay. Okay, let's do a little facing off first. Doesn't seem like 480. Oh, I'm looking for, yeah, 480. It doesn't seem like 800 is what I'm going to say. That's not quite cleaned up. My DRO wire got kind of snagged and is no longer functioning. It is a shielded cable. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to splice it together or not. It's like minuscule, the wire. Very good. That's quite a heavy cut there. Let's back that off. I'm not sure I like this cutter on here. Aluminum. That's kind of misbehaving. Of course, I don't have any more aluminum specific inserts. Well, I think I got quite a seam there. Actually, there's just the slightest of seams right here, and it's only about, oh, maybe a 1/4 inch long. Everywhere all the way. You know what? It really didn't clean up there either, so that's the reason. It's going to clean up just fine. Let me get rid of this tool. Try something else. I need to start concentrating on high-speed steel. That's a good tip there. Okay. So we're zeroed out here on my dial. We were the old tool. So we're going to call that 0. We're at 30. So I'm going to take 20 thousandths. 490 RPMs. There is no line there at all. That's beautiful. Am I getting ready to wreck the entire part? I've seen them unscrew like that before. That's... Oh, I took the pressure off the lid. Okay. So there's my lid. I'm very happy with that. I might shorten that up a bit and get rid of some of those threads. And that seam disappears as well. Now, how much? Yeah, I'm in the no man's land now as far as that is as thin as I dare go in diameter. That's all I got time for. Okay, guys. I'm happy with that. Okay, did a little turning on this. It's a progress report. I got the cap done. I want to reduce the number of threads here. I'm going to get rid of at least three threads. That'll give me 4. So that will be basically 1, 2, 3, and it'll be sucked down tight. 3 or 4 turns. I'm going to do some more boring. I'm going to clean up the inside. I'd like to get rid of that shoulder down there. I don't have the proper tool to make that happen. I'm going to use a smaller boring bar and just make really light cuts. I also I went with this flat every 400 thousandths, but I want to reduce the weight of this, so we're going to be getting rid of close to 1 inch of length, and I think that we're 180 thousandths. I'd like to reduce that to maybe see what 100 thousandths looks like first. And let's just kind of dial that in here real quick. So there's 100 thousandths. I think that's about as much as I want to lose. I do want to lighten it up considerably. So I didn't show any of this machining, but I'll get some video of cleaning up the inside bore, and I'll be taking my bulk off the outside, the diameter, and I'm still thinking about some kind of inlay. I might want to do some test pieces. I'd like to do more than just the top surface or the bottom surface. I'd like to do something on the round. I need to figure out a way that I can, a grooving tool, cut a pattern in here of uniform depth so that my inlay will be consistent. It'll probably be some family member's Christmas present this year. All right, that's all for today. Okay, I want a new subscriber I'd like to welcome aboard and thank. I'm going to butcher this name. Mukul, M-U-K-U-L. By you. By Ada. B-H-A-T-I-A. Anyway, thank you very much for coming along. I appreciate you subscribing. I've been listening to some of your music and I approve. All right, welcome aboard.